So good morning and welcome back over to SeaWorld Orlando. Today we came on over to check some more of the Infinity Falls updates. Maybe see if they're testing, because they were testing it about a week ago. And they've been running a lot of water, so maybe we may catch a glimpse of it testing today. So we're gonna go up onto the Sky Tower, ride that, and then probably go in and walk by it, see if we can see anything, maybe see anything else. But also today we're wearing our Infinity Falls shirts, which also say pass holder on them, pass member I should say. But then also we got the GoPro. We're gonna maybe ride some rides today because it's not very busy, because now we're into the kids are back at school, so maybe it won't be very busy today. So we decided we're gonna head over to the Sky Tower first, because that's just like what we like to do first off. But we want to come over to the dolphin nursery again and maybe see if Allie could play with one of the dolphins. It looks like they're working with them because they're up on the little ledges and everything. So we're gonna head into the waterfront area, which is where the Sky Tower is at, because we want to go up and ride that because it gives a really good view. Because I also forget they're doing work on Sesame Street where Happy Harbor used to be. So to be honest and honest, I remember when I first started coming to SeaWorld, Allie, the Sky Tower was never open. Like, it was never open when I guess they must have done some work on it, and now it's open like every day now. Still costs $2 though, and I think that's the only way they keep it running, which is no big deal. We like doing it because if you're a pass holder like us, it's free. I wonder what we'll see first. Oh look, I see Manta already going off. So there goes Manta.
With which we share our planet.
Look how non-busy it is today. You can see that's the,
this weekend on ABC.
That's the parking lot right there, and it's not very busy today. So I'm hoping we can do a lot of rides today as long. Also, I'm up on to the Infinity Falls.
As the cabin rotates,
I can see some boats on the ride. They're running some water, it looks like.
Right across the street from SeaWorld.
So here we come.
That's
coming around to look at it. I'm really excited because
where you can snorkel with rays and exotic fish, relax on a beautiful beach,
there's the drop.
and even swim
there's some boats up on the lift hill right there. So I wonder if we'll see it go up the lift today.
Of 73
there's Kraken
miles
over
per
there.
hour, along
There's Mako, which we're gonna hopefully do today. Love Mako. Now we're coming back around. We're gonna do one more look of Infinity Falls. I don't know if they're gonna be testing it much of it today, but they have water running. It looks like they're trying to test it today.
Rocks, the tower above SeaWorld, you'll see our epic attraction.
You see right there, see those boats? You see the water's running, you see the water on the drops running.
World of the penguin like never before.
Super excited for it.
Experience the mysterious land through the penguin's eyes on a first-of-its-kind family ride. Connect with the colony above and below the water, and be inspired to make a difference.
So man, I didn't realize they are like in testing phases of that ride, and it looks like they may be testing today. I really hope so, but I did see some construction workers walking up and down where the hill is, so I think they have to be off the ride path before they can start testing it. So maybe if we go over there, because we're gonna go ride Mako really quick, and then walk around it a little bit more, because I really want to see if I see them go up the vertical hill. But Sesame Street's coming along as well. I think the thing with Sesame Street though is it's gonna be very identical to what's already built. But I do know that the whole back area where all those rides are is completely closed down. Like, they don't even have some of those rides open anymore. So now heading into the Shark Wreck Reef area because I want to ride Mako. Mako's always got a short wait, but it's also like super fantastically fun. It's so much fun. Plus I brought the GoPro and it's charged, and I got a new wrist mount because I broke my other one. Oh man.
Tallest, fastest, longest coaster in the world.
In Orlando. So yeah, that was a walk on, because I think it's been about a week or two since like a lot of the Florida schools have gone back in. So now the theme parks aren't quite as busy as they were. Now I say that, and of course I think like Universal is going to be getting busy, Disney's getting busy because they have all their Halloween stuff going on. But SeaWorld and Busch Gardens, which areas we go to all the time, which I think we have not been to Busch Gardens sometimes. I think we're going to be going next week, hopefully. Just because we haven't been in a long time, because we don't like going during the summertime. So, but yeah, we're gonna walk over here to Infinity Falls and see if we can see anything. You can kind of see right here, right before you get over here, you can see that they have there's the lift hill on the right, and then there's the water going down the hill. And I didn't understand like how the lift hill is gonna work until like we see it now. So what this area is, that's where it's gonna be lifted up in, and then it's gonna like push you out. As Ellie says, she sees water. So now that if you come up here, so there's Seasme Stadium right here. But if you go to the left now, you can no longer get all the way around like you used to, because now they have the walls for Sesame Street up, and they have the whole old Happy Harbor, all the rides are closed down for now while they do all the work on Sesame Street. But see, now right here we're at the Seaside Coffee, which is Starbucks coffee, and this is where you can see the lift hill very well. So when the ride does open up, or if they start running it, this is probably the best place you could see it. But I didn't realize, I thought there was gonna be a different way they're gonna do it, but it looks like it's gonna be like a platform and then it's gonna raise you up through that, which is cool, because it looks really cool actually. So, I'm hoping we see it tested today. They have people out and about, but they have to do a certain amount of testing before they can do any real, start running it with people on it. Because they have these water dummies that they have to weight test it to make sure it can go up the hill and everything. But you can see, look, as we come up, you can no longer go, so before we were able to go up and around, all the way past the rides, but you can't. But look at the construction they've already got going on. Look at all the work they've already put onto Sesame Street. I remember just a few weeks ago when we came and the old Happy Harbor was up, and now they've already got this. They are moving along. Now they said this is supposed to be available for 2019, so I think they have to catch up. But also, it's not a big area. It's not a big, they're not adding a ride, they're adding a theming and new buildings. But it's gonna have a lot of covered area, it looks like. So I'll be 100% honest, I missed, they sent a boat up, and I have to be walking, because I was standing right down there, and I walked up here, up by Seasme Stadium, and completely missed a boat going up the lift hill. So wait here a couple more minutes. If not, I'll keep moving on, because when the thing opens, we'll get some pretty cool views of it. But I really want to see if we can see it today.
Save it.
You can see there. So we've been standing here for a while. I was just on the phone for a little bit, and all of a sudden I noticed they started running some of the boats up and down. Now I may have missed it again, because knowing my luck, I'll miss it again. But that's interesting. I'm pretty impressed with. Oh, there it goes. You see it going up, and then you'll see it go down the hill in a second. See, there it goes. That's pretty cool. So you see, they still have their light up balls over here, because they still have Electric Ocean going on until about September 3rd. September 3rd is when Electric Ocean does stop, though. But we did come on over here, and we usually come to Electric Ocean more often, but unfortunately we can't come as often in the evenings as we used to areas, just due to some things. I did come the other night by myself. There were not a whole lot of updates on Infinity Falls, but also they were having a dance party over here. I thought that was pretty cool, and yeah, so I mean, we're not really doing it until September. Right. So we're gonna go ahead and just walk through Wild Arctic really quick. Base Station, Wild Arctic. Go see if we can see anything. Look at those lazy seals over there, all just sleeping.
They're sausages.
Yeah. And they're in the water, they look like sausages. Look at the size of that walrus. We're hoping to see the babies, but that's the dad of Ginger for sure. Ginger's one of the new babies. So here it is. It's Ginger, and so her dad's Garfield, which is this walrus, and then her mom is Caboodle.
Caboodle and Garfield.
Yep. Sometimes she's out, not all the time though. Oh, so Aku wasn't born here. He was rescued. So he was 2 weeks old when they found him abandoned
He's still a baby
to Ginger, yeah. Like to the Garfield and Computer. But see, like, this is when they found him abandoned. But Aku and Ginger are like best friends.
Brother and sister.
Pretty much. I do like SeaWorld's gotten into the pin trading thing. Like the limited edition ones, like right here, they have the SeaWorld rescue ones. Oh, they have ones that like move, like these. Now I do say, I think one of my favorite ones, I saw it earlier. Oh, this one, this little Florida one. See? It's pretty cool. But I always like this, where it's just SeaWorld. It's $45 for that, which isn't awful because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pins with it. And then they've really expanded out their lanyard collection. Oh, there goes the Sky Tower right now. Kind of walking across the bridge right here that we like to walk across. Doesn't feel as warm as it normally does. Like on days like this, usually it's like really warm, but it's been a lot of cloud cover. So for once, it doesn't feel like we're gonna melt today. So came on over back to the front area because we're gonna see what the wait for Manta is, because we haven't done Manta in some time because during the summer it was super busy. That's why we were a big fan of coming on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, because Tuesday and Wednesdays are our days to come and do stuff, but also it's not busy at all. So Manta's only a 10-minute wait, which is much better than it normally is. So that means we need to get the locker. I'll get the GoPro out. We'll go jump on the Manta before we head on out. That is a hard coaster. Like that is a rough, it's like not rough in the sense that it's rough, it's just that first loop you go into, which is what they call a pretzel loop, when you go down you're carrying all that speed, and plus like we were in the back, so you're being pulled by the rest of the train. So, but we didn't wait very long for it. It literally was just like a few minutes and we were on it. So the only thing we don't like that they do is that our train wasn't full, but they made us pair up instead of going into an empty row, which on a slow day I feel like we should be allowed to sit wherever we want, because we like to sit in the middle and right next to each other. So it is what it is. I'm guessing they're just keeping themselves ready for when it is actually busy again. So we're gonna call it a day from SeaWorld Orlando. It's just getting part where it's getting a little hot. We've gotten to do a couple of rides, got to see Infinity Falls, went up in the Sky Tower and saw the water running, and then lucky enough when we rode by the Seasme Stadium to see the lift hill actually happening and a couple of rafts go by. So really exciting. It's gotta be, we've got to be getting a date any day. Like it's just gotta be happening soon. And when it does happen, we'll get to, I'm gonna say we're gonna come out, we'll wait 45 minutes to an hour for it. But I'm hoping, because there's not very many crowds, it won't be very busy. So, but with all that being said, as we do head out from SeaWorld Orlando, we will see y'all next time.